I'm never going to hire another videographer.
You cannot expect your client, your customer, to know anything about your industry and how to solve their problem.
I don't know what direction I need to give in order to get the photos that I'm looking for.
Today is day 4. Starting it out early on the range, a little nippy. We'll get some of these really quickly, and then we'll move on to the pit maneuver stuff.
Pull the trigger, get behind cover, and dump the round. Go ahead and load that operational round. Impact, impact, impact. I know we have budget, time constraints, and things like that, but if we can find a way to get more out of our training, I love that.
I stayed up way too late last night.
How late did you stay up?
I saw 11:30 on my phone before I got back to my room.
Tomorrow is pickup day, in case we need to get some other stuff that we missed, and then we'll...
That's what I need to go do right now. I need to go look at the schedule and make a list of what we have captured so I can call Jim and talk to him about all those stills and whatnot. Yeah.
Does he have a photographer?
He said that he looked at them last night and they're not good. So the problem that I find is it's not hard to find a photographer. Everyone's got a camera. Everyone wants to click a button. It's finding a photographer who can capture an event at this scale for advertising later. Like it's one thing to just take pictures of everything, but it's another thing to take pictures for what we need to advertise for future conferences. Like you can't. I don't know what direction I need to give in order to get the photos that I'm looking for. Like I need one photo to capture the one event as a whole, like Emerson Hour. What is the photo that tells that story? The one still shot that tells the story of Emerson Hour, or the one still shot that tells the story of last night's cigar thing. Like those are the photos that I need, and it's very hard because I need to get a logo in there. I need to get the cigars in there. I need to get the right person in there.
I think the biggest thing when it comes to that kind of stuff is the communication ahead of time. But a lot of times I will do treatments and I will get on a call with people and show them exactly from what I heard them say and give references and things to say, this is how I saw, given the information, what you gave me, how this is supposed to look. Here's the shots, here's the framing, here's the storyline. Does this line up with what you're telling me? Am I hearing correctly? And then that's the conversation that happens, because that's exactly what happens. You don't communicate enough, or like there's not enough clarity that happens where both parties are exactly aligned, and then you get that issue.
In my mind, it's that implied, like, you're the professional, you'll know to capture that. Like,
right.
So it was my fault for not communicating that, but...
As a vendor, I can't expect I shouldn't expect a client to know everything that they want, because when I call a plumber to come fix my sink, I don't know what to tell him. I just say, it's broken, fix it. I don't know to the detail of what my problem is and how to solve it. He doesn't expect me to know how to solve it. So in the same way, I can't expect you or anybody else to know anything about what I do and how it needs to be done. If you own a construction company, I don't care what you do. If you provide a service, you cannot expect your client, your customer, to know anything about your industry and how to solve their problem. Like, you can't expect them to have any of the information and know-how. You have to care about their problem, their solution, or like the solution to their problem, that you ask the right questions. You ask enough questions, get enough information that you absolutely understand what their vision is, what they're trying to accomplish, so that you can deliver exactly what they're looking for.
As the person who's hiring the professional, I didn't realize that. I figured, like, you take beautiful photos, so I'm assuming that you'll be able to do this as well and understand what is important to capture.
That's also why a lot of people talk about, at least in my industry, they talk about niche, like having a niche where you only focus on one thing, which I agree with. I do think that if you want to do specific kind of work, then you need to focus on that area, because then other people will see that you know their industry, and then you know what to look for. So that is understandable. But when you look at stuff for us, for BKFX Studios, you see a wide range of everything. Like, you see dentistry, you see freaking construction stuff, you see, we just did car stuff last week, and now we're doing a conference. Like, you can cover all of these bases. It's just, and you don't have to be an expert in everything and know everything to a T, but you have to take the time and actually care to learn about it and understand what needs to be shown in order for it to be the right vision to be accomplished. And I think that if like niching down is a good idea, but that also just implies that you're, I don't want to say it, I want to say you're just too lazy to just care about other things and actually make the thing right. But whatever.
I will also say, like, as the client, we've been working together for I don't know how many years at this point, but it took us the first 2 events or so to finally figure out what we were looking for out of you, and then once we got it. Like
Right.
now,
Right.
I'm never gonna hire another videographer because I don't want to have to explain it to anyone else.
Right.
Like, you already know us, we already have a good relationship. Like, I think once you get it, it's important to stick with who you're with. That adds a lot of value too.
I mean, there was times where, as a creative, I can get into the rut of like, this looks good, this makes for a better, cooler, fun video or whatever, but it may not line up with exactly what she's trying to accomplish. And so we've had to have those conversations of what makes more sense for her, what accomplishes her goals, and then me being okay with shifting that mindset of being more focused on the creative rather than what's best for the company and her. That's being open and willing to do that and have those conversations with your clients versus being defensive and going, oh, they're just attacking my work. These are my babies. This is, if they come back and have feedback, then it's a personal attack on me because it's my work. And I think a lot of creatives take that route. Then they take it personally versus, oh, okay, I see what we're trying to accomplish here. This is what I want, not what you want. So now let me just focus on what you want.
Like, you guys are the professionals, you know what looks good. I have to trust that. But, if something's not tactically correct, I need you to take it out. Or if there's, politics behind a certain sponsor or a logo, whatnot, I need that to be taken out. And that has nothing to do with the quality of the video. Remember the first couple of years calling you and being like, it's gorgeous, I love it, but I need you to do, this, and this. But there was a lot of stuff that you created that I didn't think of at all. So allowing you to have that creative freedom, I think, was great, and has opened my eyes a little bit too. And now we're here after 4 years, and everyone's complimenting all the videos and whatnot. So I think we've got a good routine. We figured it out. I need to go write that list. Yeah, let me go get my notebook. And
Hopefully our guy will come out here shortly.
they're gonna. I think they're doing introductions, which means they're gonna go around the room and everyone's
Which
gonna.
takes forever.
Yes, it does.
Why do they do that? Nobody cares about who is who.
Well, it's a networking thing.
I know.
Because
but
they will.
If they haven't had enough time to network already, then they've done something wrong.
Wow. Calm down.